Welcome to the best podcast around. We're bringing the funny back to your town. So sit back, pour a shot, and relax. We're live in Bassham Studios. This is the Whiskey and Whiskers podcast. We're your hosts, Chris,
Gator,
and Blake. And let's just jump right into it, guys. The topic of discussion is for everybody right now. I feel like has to be $1.08 billion Powerball grand prize.
Yeah.
Why? I have to ask, why do we give a fuck? But then I also have to ask, let's just open with that. Why do we give a fuck? Why is it news?
I mean, it's a teaser. That's generational wealth.
And 1.8 billion, I don't know if that's the record. Doesn't it always seem like the record hits every year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's only hit $1 billion once, but I think it was like 1.02 instead of 1.08. Something like that. So we just barely crossed the threshold from the last time it got here. But we care because, I mean, this is why we have casinos and Indian reservations and stuff.
So intellectually, I know it's fucking stupid. Like, I know it is. Also, dude, if they're doing a pool at work, like, I'm going to be in that pool. You don't want to be the motherfucker that didn't, you know?
Dude, for real.
You don't want a piece of the pie?
Well, you don't want to be the motherfucker that, like, everyone else wins and you're just some asshole that's like, well, I'll just keep working then. Fuck you guys.
You never know. And the cash option is like $600 million, which is insane.
Which is still enough, right?
How much taxes you pay on that? What do you get, like 3 when it's all said and
You
done?
get 70%. Impossible to do that kind of math.
Still, though. What happens if you don't get the cash option? What's that?
The odds are infinitely against you, but the return is the biggest return that's available.
If you don't get the cash option, they just pay you out? Is that the way it works?
Like over time?
Yeah, they pay you out. And it ends up being a lot more money. You just have to wait 20 years to get it all.
Yeah, but you could live on a fucking stipend every month.
Why wouldn't you do that?
I mean, you could call JG Wentworth and, you know, he'd
877
cash you
now?
out for, you know, pennies on the dollar.
You still have to
Or
pay the
dollars on the
IRS.
penny or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, though? It's FOMO, right? Like, you don't want to be the motherfucker that didn't win because you didn't even try.
Missed out.
But your odds of winning are almost the same if you play as if you don't.
Yeah.
Like, they're really close. It's neck and neck.
Yeah, you just spend more money.
The odds of winning, it's like, it's got like the percentage has like a decimal point with a lot of zeros. You know?
Lots of zeros.
In fact, I don't think anybody in Texas has ever won the Powerball, ever.
That's interesting.
Don't check me on that, but.
That's an interesting factoid you got.
You heard it right here on the internet, so it must be true.
I don't know why, but I believe him.
So
it's believable.
But, you know, don't you think it's time?
Yeah. Why not?
I don't know. I threw down $20 because, dude, it's just for $20 and I get to imagine what I'm going to do with like $30 million cash for the next couple of days. That's worth it.
Yeah, that's fun.
You know?
You should go ahead and quit your job now. And, like,
That's what I'm saying.
file the divorce paperwork before you actually win, you know?
Yeah, you want to set yourself up. You don't want to
For sure.
be tethered. It makes sense. You're speaking my language. I understand.
Yeah.
See, it's forward thinking, you know, like you need to think ahead. You need to plan for this kind of generational wealth. So like doing stuff like quitting your job and getting a divorce and all that ahead of time is just getting in front of it.
Right.
Sound financial planning.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you want to spend as much as possible in the first year.
No, I'm saying we can start spending now.
I mean, 600 million is a lot more than 300 million, you know?
Well, look, when they give you the big ass check, you need to be wearing a nice suit, right?
Yeah.
That means you need to buy your suit now.
You need to drive a nice car, too.
And you can bet your stupid ass, if you do win the lottery and you don't divorce her first, she's going to divorce your ass shortly thereafter, as soon as she's sure that she's going to get that 50%. You know what I mean?
Damn.
And then lawyers and...
What if she bought it and she just bails? You're like, what? What the hell happened here?
That would definitely change the dynamic, right? If one person was just like, oh yeah, I'm an ultra uber millionaire now.
Yeah. You didn't want
Like,
to...
okay, I'm saying like, what if you weren't married? What if you were just like locked in, like baby daddy type situation? And then she's like, oh yeah, I'm a multi-millionaire all of a sudden.
So
you're like,
So this is old school, but there's a guy that pranked his wife one time, and he recorded the lottery drawing for that night on the news or whatever, and then went and bought a lottery ticket with the same numbers, you know. Mm-hmm. And he like left the lottery ticket out, and then he like left the TV on, and the drawing happened, and she saw the lottery ticket and thought that he won the lottery. And she started packing a bag and is like, I'm getting a fucking divorce. Totally backfired on him.
Got you good, fucker.
And he was like, it's a joke. We didn't win shit.
Yeah, that sucks. Well, I don't know. He got it figured out, you know?
Figured it out for sure.
All right, let's see what's in the box.
Ooh la la.
Today, we are drinking Austin 85 light whiskey. Handmade, small batch, distilled with Texas grains.
All right.
Looks like a fancy bottle. Oh, I can't open it. You know why?
You don't have a knife.
Because I don't have my fucking pocket knife. You ever lose like your favorite pocket knife?
Is that the first thing you'd buy with $30 million?
Yeah, a new fucking pocket knife.
I've got a pocket knife in my truck. I think it's a Leatherman.
Good.
Is that the one you're looking for?
Yeah, is it orange?
Maybe.
God damn it.
Like, how much orange on it? Tell me what part of it's orange.
And I don't have fingernails? Come on.
How do you pick your nose?
There it is. All right, shut the fuck up.
Get a pocket knife. Be a man.
Oh, yeah. Dude, it was, okay, so it was one of those situations, here, I'll pour them on while I'm talking. It was one of those situations where, like, I realized I didn't have my pocket knife, and at the time, like, in the moment, I was like, oh, well, I remember the last time I saw it. It was right here. It's got to be somewhere. And so I, like, didn't worry about it. But then I didn't see my pocket knife for, like, 3 more days, and now I can't remember the last place that I saw it anymore. You know what I'm talking about?
I do that all the time with, like, my wallet and my keys.
Your kids and shit.
Here's a little
Yeah.
tip. If you drink enough of that whiskey, your drunken recall will kick in and you'll find your pocket knife.
That's what I'm hoping. Honest to God, I think it's still somewhere.
If there's one thing I know for sure, it's that it's somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's somewhere, and I think I'm going to find it. But I've been without a pocket knife now for like a week, a little over a week. And that, I mean, I can't be having that.
Dude, I bet wherever it is that it's still even a pocket knife.
Have you gotten your testosterone
I bet
checked?
it's still orange.
I bet your T levels dropped.
Dude, I remember being a little kid. Here, let's take this shot first. Austin 85, light whiskey. Okay.
Okay.
That'll be something to talk about. So I remember being a little kid, and I had, maybe kids aren't even allowed to do this anymore. I had a gun, like a toy gun. It didn't shoot anything. It was just popped or something.
Oh, yeah, dude. I had tons of those things.
Yeah, I had cap guns. I
think it was a cap gun.
BB
actually.
guns.
Dude, the long rifles were cool, man.
But it
Remember
was
the cork guns?
This was This was one of the revolver cap guns that you put
Mm-hmm.
but it was made out of metal. It's not the plastic bullshit they got now.
Real sturdy.
And so,
It's reliable.
as a little kid, I was probably like 8.
Dude, you could pistol whip somebody.
Yeah, dude. But I was like 8, and I lost my fucking cap gun, and I was like, thinking to myself, I was like, dude, it's somewhere. It's somewhere. It's laying in the grass, or some kid has it, or it exists. It's made out of metal. It's not broken, It's just gone.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about my pocket knife. It's made out of metal. Like, it's somewhere. Now.
Did you never find your pistol?
No, never. It's still out there somewhere.
Fuck, dude.
I hope you find your pistol and your pocket knife.
Me too. I hope they're in the same place.
I remember you got a replacement pistol at one point, because we used to play that drinking game.
Yeah, but that was a little cheap motherfucker. I should still have the metal motherfucker, but I think it's lost in Comfort, Texas somewhere.
What was that fucking game that it was like roulette, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was roulette. No, like Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we would take the cap gun, the caps that come in like a cylinder, like a circle, and you cut them all apart, so you just have one, and you stick that in there, and then you can spin it and play Russian roulette, and if you shoot yourself, then you have to drink.
Yeah.
But then we even went harder, and it was like,
if you don't get shot, then you get to pick somebody else to drink or something.
No, so what we did, and this was fun. It was just weird pointing a gun at yourself and pulling the trigger. But,
that's a little dark.
But it was, you could either shoot at yourself or shoot at another person. And if you shoot at yourself and it goes off, you have to drink. If you shoot at another person and it goes off, they have to drink.
Yeah, and if you shoot it at the person and it doesn't go off, then you have to drink twice or something.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So, and there was no respinning the cylinder. So like, it's got 8 shots. You spin it, close it, and then you click.
So if you're the 6th motherfucker, then you've got a sure thing. You can point it at somebody.
Yeah, but it never works out that way. So like,
it's a dud.
You're
like, fuck.
That's definitely happened before. So you shoot at yourself because you know that it's not going to go off the first one, right?
Yeah.
And then you're like, and the next person goes, and then the next person goes. And now it's like, dude, there's only like 3 or 4 shots left.
That's what happens when you have nothing but a cap gun and a bottle of whiskey in the woods.
Yeah, it was a cool game, but I definitely remember being like, this is weird This is kind of
y'all kind of fucked up, man. Like, what's wrong with quarters?
We didn't have a quarters table. We gotta adapt and overcome.
Quarters tables are a weird thing. Remember we used to just carry around the board because the board worked. You just put the board anywhere.
Yeah, it was a nice flat surface. Quarters bounced well.
Yeah,
Y'all should have gone hardcore and found like a nice rock edge or something. You know,
Dude, a granite countertop worked just fine.
I'm highly disappointed that this countertop hasn't been tested more for quarters.
Oh, we bang it all the shit. This is a nice table.
yeah, it is
It's made out of
nice wood.
I don't know. It seems like quarters have bounced real well off of it. Even
it's made out of black walnut.
no
No, it's not. You know what I did try that was made out of black walnut though?
ice cream.
Ice cream. And I don't okay. So I saw it and I'm like, I like pecans. I don't know, walnuts are fucking kind of like pecans, right?
Sure.
And it's dark, so I'm like, I love chocolate. It's gonna be like that. Dude, this shit fucking sucks. This was the worst ice cream I've ever eaten. I literally took a bite of it and I was like, this is terrible.
Oh no.
And my wife was like, let me try, right? So I gave her a bite and she was like, that's fucking terrible. And I put the lid back on it and I put it back in the freezer. And then I started getting heartburn. Like real heartburn. Like I just ate a bunch of peppers or something.
From ice cream.
From ice cream. And I sat there for a minute. And then I got up and I drank some Pepto-Bismol or Tums or something and came back, sat back down. And for like another 5 minutes, finally I was just like, babe, I'm going to go throw that shit away. Do you have any objections? She was like, nah. Throw that shit. We took 2 bites out of it and I threw it in the fucking trash.
That sucks.
It's that bad?
Yeah, dude, straight up. It's that bad.
Is it sweet?
I don't even remember what it tastes like. It tastes like,
Black walnuts?
you know when you're eating like pecans and sometimes they taste like pecans. They taste what you'd expect. And then other times you get like the real dark, bitter flavor. It was that. It was just that. The bitter flavor.
No sweetness?
No, none at all.
Maybe there's people who like that black part of walnuts or something.
I guess. Dude, it's not for me. But it brought up a good topic. Like, I like marshmallow ice cream is good. I don't really like marshmallows all that much, but hey, ice cream.
Pecan ice cream's good.
Pecan ice cream's great.
They have some fucked up flavored ice creams.
And I tried to, go outside of my comfort zone and not just get Dutch chocolate or whatever, dark chocolate.
Dude, it's so good.
Try something new, and it backfired on me.
Yep, don't do that. Don't try new things.
Trying new things is scary and bad.
Yeah, it is, because bad things happen when you try new things.
Dude, they have a bunch of different ones. Hold on, I came across this the other day. Honey butter chicken biscuit ice cream.
Yeah.
So they mixed it with Whataburgers. Shiner Baki Road.
See, that's going to be bitter, but there's motherfuckers out there that like it.
Sea salted caramel beaver nuggets.
Oh, like from Buc-ee's?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, dude.
I bet that one's pretty good.
I bet it's pretty good. Little crunchies in there?
Yeah.
Big red, white, and blue.
That'd be good. I like Big Red.
Big red swirl with marshmallows, fizzy candy bites, and vanilla flavored ice cream.
Okay.
I'm down. I don't know. I mean, I just like chocolate, but I still like to try new stuff.
This one I'm kind of a hard no. Chewy's creamy jalapeno.
So haven't you ever had like jalapeno peanut brittle?
Yeah.
Dude, I've had some jalapeno peanut brittle that was fucking good.
Dude.
Like so good.
I think I had that same peanut brittle and it was really good.
Yeah.
Honorable mentions to H-E-B buttery tortilla and Fletcher's corn dog.
Corn dog ice cream. I guarantee that corn dog ice cream would be better than that black walnut ice cream. I guarantee it. 10 out of 10 doctors agree. This is science. Look it up.
So, like, I'm in this headspace, like, y'all can't even just keep the normal shit on the shelves right now. Why are we trying to venture out here?
So I had Flamin' Hot Cheeto ice cream one time.
Yeah.
And that was interesting.
Was it kind of like the beverage you got us?
No, honestly, the ice cream just soaks up all the flavor. Like, it washes out all the flavor of the Cheeto, the Flamin' Hot part, but you get like this wet cereal texture. There's a little bit of crunch, but then it's like soggy cereal after that.
Ew.
And I think that's what people go for.
I wonder if they just like grind up fucking
that's what they did.
Cheese doodles and like throw them in ice cream.
And it's not for me, but I could see where someone's like, that's my jam.
They probably use the grossest, runtiest fucking cheese turds too, man. The ones that don't look good, they want to put in the package. They're like, yeah, those are the rejects, and we just grind them up and put them in ice cream.
Dude, another one of these crazy things that just came across the feed last week. Velveeta has made a mac and cheese martini.
See, that sounds trashy as fuck. If I'm being honest.
For the mac and cheese moths that want to drink.
I call them mac and cheese bitches. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're just a basic ass mac and cheese bitch.
Yeah, so they invented a martini
so that you can be fancy and eat mac and cheese. You know?
Yeah, you know what looks real cool is if we put mac and cheese in a martini glass, pour vodka on it.
I bet that tastes like shit.
I bet it's terrible.
It could be like a nice, you ever had vodka sauce before? On some pasta?
Sure.
I mean, an argument can be made about the Bloody Mary, right? Like,
yeah, that's flaming hot vodka. Flaming hot Cheeto vodka.
But at least
that's
there's
what that is.
tomato juice in it or something.
Yeah, I mean, what if you poured a little bit of
vodka in your Bloody Mary? No, get out.
Velveeta.
How do you get cheese?
What if you put
martini?
the mac and cheese in the Bloody Mary?
I'm not so sure about the texture of melted cheese once you pour it in vodka. What happens? That can't be good.
It's not like the squeeze out cheese. It's like the cheese that you get in the Instant Max, the watery shit.
Okay.
But still,
so it's not cheese.
Do you have to boil your martini?
You melt the butter first. Boil the noodles.
Fuck, dude. Add the martini mix. Drain, but don't dump all the water out.
First the butter, then the milk, then the cheese sauce. This is real life right here. We're teaching you.
Yeah.
In that order.
You got to get them mixed together in the right way, or else it just don't work out. And then add vodka.
And then add vodka, because that's classy as fuck, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Say, hypothetically, you're sitting in your trailer, mobile home, whatever, yurt, probably.
Yeah. Or you're glamping somewhere.
And you make your mac and cheese, and then you pour vodka on it.
And
I wonder if you could just replace the milk with vodka.
No.
Why not? What if you just boiled your pasta in vodka?
I was gonna say if you replace anything, it's the water, right?
No, you just replace the milk with the vodka.
Oof.
This will work.
Vodka infused macaroni noodles.
Inquiring minds want to know. Guys, try it and tell us in the comments.
I soaked my pasta overnight in vodka.
So, I learned a new thing, and it blew my fucking mind when I learned it. Apparently, back in the fucking, I don't know, 1800s or 1940s or some shit, who knows?
A long time ago?
A long time ago. The entire country of Australia went to war, and they called this war the Emu War. I bet you can't guess why.
Because they fought bloody emus.
Did they, conquer the land of emu or something like that?
They brought in fucking heavy artillery. They brought in the military to fight the emu scourge that was trying to take over Australia.
Like birds? Literal birds?
Literal birds.
Were they like hogs here? Hog wild?
Yeah, but they were I guess they were attacking people and shit. I don't know.
Were they organized and coordinated and stuff?
Yeah, they had generals. There's some fucking
General Emu
standing on top of a fucking box and yelling shit.
Damn, emu shit though.
Yeah.
You can't even understand it. That's scary. Can you imagine? You're what the fuck is this guy saying? And they're all mad and you're like, fuck.
I was talking to one of my buddies about sitting in the Walmart parking lot shooting grackles. How much fun that would be. All the fucking grackles going, and we were just mentioning, and then he was like, dude, they did that in Australia. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he was like, yeah, they went to war with a bunch of birds. And I was like, you're out of your goddamn mind. That's not a thing. Sure enough, it's a thing.
Damn.
So yeah, bring in guns, shoot all the emus.
But there's a bunch of hand-to-hand combat they had to get into.
Oh, dude, it got dirty. It got dirty. They really had, the emus were trenched in. They were really holding their position.
I bet they ate well though.
We had to overtake them. Australians had to.
Can you imagine the PTSD from the emu battle?
Oh yeah, shell shock, dude, from all the eggs,
Poor emus, man.
They're throwing eggs at us. You get the shell shock.
Dude, that's scary though.
What's the, hunting dove is a lot of fun, right?
Yeah,
it just is.
It's so much fun.
Can you imagine if you were hunting emus instead? That's a big fucking bird.
Do you think they'd come in the same numbers? There'd be flocks of them, and you'd have to be oh shit, they're running.
Yeah, and they're going to overtake you. This is like a castle defense or something.
It's like zombies.
Because you can shoot a dove, and most of the ones I shoot don't drop, but you can pretty much assume it's going to drop. Dude, you start shooting an emu, he keeps coming at you.
Damn.
And then you're just trying to drop as many as you can before they get to you. It's like fucking Zulu up in here. They're overtaking the whole place. Plus, I don't know, but they got wings. They might be able to do short little glide dive bomb type shit.
They have an air force.
Yeah. They'd have to, right?
And helicopters.
Little emu headphones.
Yeah, dude. They can bring in reinforcements and shit. What's the limit? What are you talking about?
And
What can you shoot him with?
There's no limit. It's castle defense, dude. You're killing as many as you can before they take you
And
over.
what can you shoot him with?
But the odds are staggering. I mean, the numbers are overwhelming.
12 gauge, number 7.
Dude, you'd have to be using buckshot or something.
Okay.
Oh, but this is Australia in the 1840s, so all you've got is a boomerang. Maybe a bullwhip. Maybe a bullwhip.
Or like an addle or something.
Nobody even knows what an addle-addle is.
Addle.
Can you imagine
Some
trying
rocks.
to fight if you're trying to fight an emu with an addle-addle? You're like you try to throw the thing and you drop it, then you try and throw it and it's coming at you. You throw it again, it like sticks in your foot. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, fuck.
Dude,
They just pick it up and start stabbing, I
Then you
guess.
try to run, but he's fast, you know?
I thought addle was the noise the emus make. Addle.
Yeah, that's what it's named after. And then you gotta use the addle to kill the emu.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny how they're named after things like that are similar.
That's got to be the only animal we ever just went to war with, though, right?
Hogs.
Yeah,
Fuck
there's
you,
never
Will.
there's never been a hog war.
We're at war right now with hogs.
no.
There's definitely been whale wars.
It's more like a skirmish. Oh yeah, I saw that on Disney Channel or something.
Yeah. Fuck you, Will.
Yeah, we're winning though.
We're kicking their asses,
Yeah.
dude. They fucking suck. They're like, oh, look at this beautiful, majestic creature. I'm like, I think we're winning. I think we're killing them.
Yeah, I think we are. They have all those crazy ships they chase them down with and like video them and shit and humiliate them.
It wasn't actually whale. It was dolphin dressed up like whale.
But if you're gonna go to war with a creature, like what more admirable foe than an emu?
What about like
It's basically a goose, but bigger with more fucking firepower.
yeah, I mean it's like an ostrich. Would there be like an African campaign where you fight ostriches too?
On the Eastern Front
Yeah,
or Western? No,
I guess it'd be Western from Australia.
it depends on where you're starting from.
It's a world conflict now.
The World Emu War? Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Would there be peacocks in the United States? Or turkeys? No, turkeys. Turkeys would fuck people up. That'd be scary, dude. If fucking turkeys came after you. Because they're a little bit smaller.
And they can fly a little better?
Yeah. And their heads are scary.
According to Jurassic World, it's going to be dino grasshoppers.
Grasshoppers?
Yeah.
See, that is kind of scary because that has armor and shit. I don't know how you kill a grasshopper.
Well, they make them dinosaur incised.
Okay. See, they're fucking around. Messing with shit they don't need to be messing with.
Yeah.
We already have to deal with the emus. Now we got that fucking conquered, and now we got to deal with giant grasshoppers.
They also mixed an emu with a T-Rex.
That's just a T-Rex.
No, it has
T-Rex evolved into emus.
it has arms and claws and feathers.
And emus evolved into chickens. See what's up now. So yeah, emu war. I don't know. Look it up. It's a real thing.
Dude, that's kind of nuts. How do you take scalps from an emu?
Yeah, what are the trophies?
Dude, you just take their head. You cut the neck kind of low, so you got it on a swivel. You know,
Yeah, but then you got this big floppy fucking emu head.
it's a weapon.
You can take
That's how
on
you-
the meat, I guess.
That's how you take out other emus, dude. You
Yeah,
start
that
swinging
emu's
that bitch
good.
around.
Oh, I bet it's so good.
It's like beef or something.
Yeah. So like, look at this giant bird we have. We're
I'm
gonna
not a
eat
big
it.
fan of feathers.
Why not?
I don't know.
Feathers and peanut butter
Yeah.
and heat.
I don't know. I guess the pig, but we just haven't declared war on the pigs yet, you know?
Yeah, like you said, it's a skirmish. It's like a...
Wait, I thought Al Capone did that in the 30s.
Yeah. Different pigs.
Oh.
Different race. They're not as evolved.
I don't know if Al Capone wiped them all out. So there's a scam I read about. They call it pig butchering, where people reach out to you like through social media or some other form, and they try to get you to give them money to invest in like crypto or foreign exchange or something like that for these crazy returns. But they only want like a small percentage of it or something.
Yeah, but you have to give them your money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah, I guess people have been doing it and like they're like, yeah, here's my life savings.
What dumb motherfucker falls for that? And I'm sorry if you're one of those dumb motherfuckers, but let's be real. You're a dumb motherfucker if you fell for that. How do people fall for that?
I don't know. They have no idea what they're doing.
If someone says, hey, give me $20, I can make it, $50 or whatever. I'm like, bro, you don't have $20?
Yeah.
Like, if you're so good at making money, why don't you make $20? Why the fuck you asking me for $20?
I mean, like 100 million people bought Powerball tickets this week.
Yeah, that's true. I'm one of them. Dumb motherfucker.
Yeah, and if it worked, everybody would be doing it, right?
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't work with Powerball, right? Everyone's
Exactly,
still
my
doing it.
point, yeah.
Damn.
That's my thing. It's like, sure, this one guy's calling you out to be like, hey, I got this golden nugget here. Everybody would be doing it. Everybody's got $200 they can turn into 4,000 in 2 weeks. You know what I mean?
Except for that guy,
Who
apparently.
wouldn't? Yeah. And like, why do you need my money to do it? So you can get 10%? Nah, you're crazy, dude. You got to stick to butchering pigs.
Why do they call it pig butchering?
I don't know.
Oh, because we're just pay pigs.
Oh, they
Yeah.
just butcher us,
Pig sticking posse.
man. Yeah, dude, it's a cruel world out there.
Yeah, those are the type of people that just need an ass whooping. You know?
Yeah. I don't know if you can find them though, because they're like digital.
Well, then we'll fucking
Give them a virus or something.
They need a digital ass whooping.
Send
we'll
the
beat them
bots
in
after
Call of
them.
Duty and then teabag the fuck out of them. You know?
Ooh.
Teabag them. That's justice for pig butchering.
Dude, doesn't that get people fired up on the internet when you teabag them?
We talked about teabagging. We talked about teabagging last week. They're saying it's like causes trauma. People are having PTSD from being teabagged
Online?
online.
Yeah.
It makes me think of South Park, and they're like, the end of the whole world.
People get
Of
teabagged
Warcraft.
and then they swat the person that teabagged them.
Did y'all see Patty Pimblett teabag his opponent this last week?
Yeah.
He beat the shit out of him in the teabag. He did it in real life, too.
Yeah.
That guy's got some serious PTSD.
Oh,
for
I
sure.
bet, dude. It wasn't even the knockout. It was the teabag that did him.
Patty traumatic stress syndrome.
Oh. That's a good one.
Disorder. It's a disorder, not a syndrome. PTSS? PTSD.
PTSD disorder. Yeah. Dang, dude.
Yeah, so we catch all the motherfucker with teabagging. That's justice. Dude, a public teabagging would be pretty fucking brutal. Like, that's a... Right?
That'd be pretty humiliating, yeah. In front of like everybody.
Yeah, what if that was a form of justice? What if instead of going to jail for like DWI, they just teabag you on TV?
On Facebook Live TV.
Yeah.
Yeah? You think so? You approve?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of about the public shaming.
Yeah, public humiliation. We don't
Yeah.
use enough of that anymore. I mean, they still use it, just not for criminals, just for like random people.
Yeah.
They need to use it for criminals.
People might say that's third world though.
Ball lashings.
Yeah, where they clamp your balls and hit them with a stick or something.
Ouch. That's a little brutal, man. Ouch. That's so bad. Why? Ow, fuck, dude.
Oh, speaking of public shame, did y'all hear about the chess dude that got his hand broken by the computer?
Yeah, it was like a kid, wasn't it?
Dude, that's a strong... I mean, the computer's flexing on us, bro.
How did he do that?
He's
Chess
like,
spot boy.
he's like, I can outsmart you, and I'm going to break your fingers.
The boy tried to cheat, and the chess spot broke his finger.
Yeah, that's justice, bro. Eye for an eye, but the computer doesn't have eyes, so his fingers.
Damn.
You know?
You gotta be quicker than the fucking robots, dude.
Which is, it's not going to be possible soon. Robots are getting smarter. It was already beating him, you know?
That makes me want a shot.
It just had to humiliate him instead.
I wonder if that was a bug or a feature.
Yeah, it's a justice feature. It's worked right into the...
Right into the AI.
Yeah.
And
Look, a
machine learning?
robot smart enough to play chess and hard enough to break little children's fingers. And it will feel no remorse, and we'll have to give it zero PTSD treatment after it murders tiny children.
But he got mad when a kid cheated.
It's the hog. It's the.
Yeah, how do you punish an AI? They don't give a fuck if you teabag them.
What if they do? What if you program them to give a fuck if you do?
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah. You're like, no, it's just going to piss you off. I know it is.
I mean, someone thought it'd be funny to program it to get pissed off about cheating.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know that the boy cheated. That's probably shitty to be like this kid got his fingers broken on TV. And
No,
was like,
seriously,
oh yeah, he was cheating.
Was it like that?
He made his move, and he went to grab another piece, and the bot was like, "Nope."
He was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Damn, that bot's hard as fuck, boy.
Mm-hmm. Chess bot boy.
Do something.
He needs to go into the robot wars. Start beating up robots. Started as a chess player.
Austin 85 light whiskey. Dude, this stuff, it looks light. I mean, it says light whiskey on it, but like it looks suspect. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Looks can be deceiving with that one.
We'll see.
We'll see. I'm gonna give it a go.
We're gonna give it hell.
Research. We're gonna do research.
Yeah.
Because inquiring minds would like to know. Knowledge is power.
How else can they develop?
Knowing is half the battle.
How else can they develop?
All right. Well, CERN is come out and publicly said, guys, we're not opening a portal to hell, which is super sus to me, right? Because I didn't know that people were saying that they were opening a portal to hell. But when they're like, hey guys, definitely not opening a portal to hell over here, you're like, wait, are you opening a portal to hell right now?
Dude, that's super sus, man.
No, I said we're definitely not doing that.
Well, I wasn't worried about you opening a portal to hell until you said that.
Why would they do that?
Open a portal to hell? I don't know.
Doesn't even make
Some
sense.
people just want to watch the world burn.
Is that how you do it? You open the portal to hell?
The front falling off is not a normal thing.
Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe that's why everything's so fucked up right now.
Because CERN?
Because CERN opened a portal to hell 4 years ago or something.
Where any of the
Dude,
Ghostbusters come out?
I watched Stranger Things, and no way that they have the guts to open a portal the same time that season 4 drops. Like, that's just...
Hold on. Look, I watched Stranger Things. I'm basically a CERN scientist right now, and what I'm saying is they're definitely not opening a portal to hell. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, they're not going to open up the Upside Down.
Is that what that show's about?
The Upside Down, yeah.
CERN?
Kind of.
And I'm saying, what if it's already here? What if they already opened the portal and they're just flooding through?
They can't get it closed now?
Yeah, it turns out the show's a fucking documentary.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Traffic, fucking heat waves, gas is $5 a gallon. Fuck! It is hotter than hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Global warming, you know.
And then you got ERCOT over here. They're straight up. They came straight through the CERN portal. You got ERCOT over here being like, hey, how could we have known that it was going to get hotter than fucking balls out here? And we're like, what about, I don't know, every year for the since you've existed?
Since you started opening a portal to hell, it's been getting hotter and hotter every fucking year.
Dude, that fucking dickweed. He's like the CEO of CERN, or no, not of CERN, of ERCOT. And he's like, there's no way, I'm shocked. There's no way we could have known that it was going to get this hot this year and the electrical usage was going to be so high. And it's like, motherfucker, bro. Rolling blackouts? Really? You're sending me letters to fucking turn my AC down? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
They need to make more electricity. That's all I'm saying.
And water.
Make more water and wind. We need some wind farms, some water farms, some electricity farms. And look.
This is why we should be in charge right here.
Yeah. I know what we need to do. We need those wind motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Cool this bitch off.
Yeah.
Damn. It's not hard, ERCOT. CERN could do it, but they're busy fucking summoning demons and shit.
You know, it's a good thing that we're doing things like opening a gigafactory right down the road in a place where we can't support.
When we could be opening a new nuclear reactor that powers all of Austin.
Yeah, instead we're just going to take something that takes all of Austin's power.
And resources.
Yeah,
they didn't know shit, dude. You can't buy fucking contactors or microchips or any of that shit. Fuses. Because it's just all going to fucking gigafactories right now.
I have this buddy, and he just bought a brand new truck. Except, like, I say he just bought it. He bought it 8 months ago, but he just got it.
Right.
You know? And he bought the bad motherfucker, you know? Like, the one with all of the things.
Mm-hmm.
Except, like, all of his subscription things don't work because it's missing a bunch of chips. So, but they basically made the truck to where it, like, drives and does normal shit, but it doesn't do any of the cool shit yet. He has to wait, and they're gonna, like, send him a letter in the mail, bro. It's like, hey, come in for your chip
in the mail
installation. And
like with the United States Postal Service?
Yeah.
What are we in the fucking
I know, right?
emu war here?
And this is somebody that paid top dollar.
Can't they at least send a carrier pigeon?
For the top of the line, most badass thing that they had, and he waited 8 months and got it incomplete and still has to, like, wait to take it in.
See, this is like pre-ordering video games, right? It's the same fucking shit.
Fuck, dude. This is like all the people that bought the wrong Bronco on accident.
Yeah. They're like, oh, it says Bronco on it. Get that one.
This one's available now. I'll get this one.
Oh, man.
Welcome to hell, boys. Welcome to CERN hell.
Glad you bought that brand new Barbie Jeep.
Damn, that's rough.
That's rough. Ouch.
It's only rough because it's true.
Ouch, dude. It is true. Like a Mustang.
What? What about a Mustang?
It's like a Barbie car.
If there's one thing I know, it's that people will always make sure that we can't have nice things.
Let's take a shot.
Yeah. I read this article the other day about soldiers, U.S. soldiers.
Soldiers?
Soldiers. That are stationed in Germany are no longer allowed to consume alcohol. Quoted only as because of the scooter incident. Made me real curious as to what the scooter
that's super
incident
sus. If you're like, oh yeah, the scooter incident. I'm like, well,
not a scooter.
We definitely didn't have a scooter incident, guys. they're like, hey, why can't we drink anymore? And they're like, well, not because of the scooter incident. And everyone's like, wait, what? What's the scooter incident?
What the fuck happened with the scooter incident? So I don't know exactly what the scooter incident is, but I thought it would be fun to hypothesize.
Speculate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone ended up with a scooter in their ass, right? Like all the way up in their ass.
That's where okay.
Like it has to be, right?
So I'm thinking the bird scooter made it onto the roof of an establishment and somebody tried to jump into the pool.
I'm thinking guys drank a bunch of booze and started scooting on the carpet like dogs.
Oh no, all these scenarios start with guys drink a bunch of booze.
Yeah.
Presumably, I mean, they're saying they can't drink booze anymore.
They didn't ban scooters.
Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah.
It's the scooters.
That'd have been my argument. This is the scooter's fault.
That's a good way to spin it. You know, like if there wasn't a scooter there, then the scooter incident wouldn't have happened.
Exactly.
Just saying. What we need is good people with scooters to stop the bad people with scooters.
To stop the scooters?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Scooters are out of control, man. You gotta watch out for those things.
I mean,
They'll tear up your carpet, man.
I feel like at some point we're going to have to stand up and stop all of this narrative against alcohol. You know, like at some point just people are stupid, right?
It's kind of easier to sit down and do that, Chris.
Do we continue to blame alcohol? You know?
I mean, dude, I've done a lot of stupid shit on alcohol, but is that because I'm stupid or because alcohol's stupid?
Was there ever a scooter involved?
Or because of the items that were involved, like a scooter or a Mustang.
I definitely didn't have a scooter up my ass. Just saying.
Yeah.
There was no such thing as the scooter incident.
Ouch, dude.
Dude, if the finance company didn't give me the fucking car, then like I wouldn't have wrecked the car. It didn't matter that I was drunk, you know?
Yeah, that's on you, bro.
No, that's on the car company. I'm going to sue them. Wait, no, the insurance. You can get the insurance for that, right?
So I think you can sue somebody for like just about anything. And I don't mean that in like a, guys, they can sue you for anything nowadays, even though that's where we're going to go. I think you can really sue somebody for anything. The caveat to that is like immediately it's supposed to be thrown out and disregarded. But there's a lot of weird lawsuits that are happening now. And one of my favorites, at least, is, bad guy breaks into a house, gets caught on camera breaking into said house, gets arrested at some point, right?
Uh-huh.
And then the owner of the house released the video online of the robber robbing his house.
Look at this dumbass robbing my fucking house.
So now the guy's suing because it's like defamation of character or something. And it's like, bro, I'm releasing my camera footage inside of my house. The fact that you were there is not my fault, you know?
Yeah, it is. It's your fault you're filming them in public.
This is the type of guy that needs to be teabagged in public.
Fair enough.
And if we started teabagging or ball lashing, then, you know, maybe these frivolous lawsuits would fucking chill out.
You think so?
Yeah, they'd have to.
Well, I mean, you can get sued for impregnating people now, so.
And I think you always could get sued for impregnating someone and like didn't fulfill your responsibilities, but
Or like didn't have consent.
to impregnate.
Yeah.
See, that's that's a thing.
Blake loves to do that. He's daydreaming about it.
But where, like,
If you and
what
a
if they
person,
just crawfish on consent? What if they're like, yeah, and then after they're like, that was a terrible idea. I never said yeah, fuck you.
and you were, yeah, you definitely said yeah, like a lot.
Right? Prove it. I think you lose just because you're you.
I think you lose because like the person is pregnant. I don't know. Again, you should be able to sue if someone doesn't like fulfill their end of the deal. But if a person, man or woman, if a person gets pregnant, then it's up to both parties. Like they both did that, you know? Like the girl that impregnated him is just as culpable as he is for getting pregnant. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're kind of equal partners in crime.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, because, I mean, he consented enough to have a sexual relationship with the girl, and then she put her penis inside of him and, you know, blew jizz all up in there, and he got pregnant. Fuck. So, I mean, I don't know. But
He needs to do more to protect his treasure, you know, like keep it safeguarded.
oh, now you're blaming him? This is his fault?
Yeah,
Okay.
totally. It's totally guy's fault, man. It's always the guy's fault.
There's a bit here. I'm missing.
Dude, those poor unfortunate souls that suffer from premature ejaculation.
The fucking article was like, people that get pregnant are now allowed to sue men who got them pregnant. And I was like, wait. We're not going to assume the person's gender that got pregnant, but we can immediately assume that the dickhead that got her pregnant's a dude, right? Or got him pregnant is a dude, right?
Yeah, it's a guy's fault, like I just said.
But what if the guy is the one that got pregnant? The girl's the one that did it.
Then it's the guy's fault in that case too.
Okay.
Right?
That tracks. It tracks.
I mean, if it's just folly, if it's only falling on those lines, men or,
Well,
people.
with all these unplanned lawsuit pregnancies, Toys R Us is going to make a comeback.
Yeah, that's true.
It'd be hard without these kids, man.
Okay. I will say there was no greater joy as a child than going to Toys R Us. And yes, it's kind of cool having like something badass show up and you're like, holy shit, we got a fucking Power Wheels delivered to the front door, and the kid goes crazy. I get it. That's cool. Not as cool as going into a Toys R Us and like buying a bunch of shit. Remember the show? There was a show on Nickelodeon or some shit where they like ran around Toys R Us.
Many things as you can fit in the basket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every kid was like, oh my God. They're like, fuck the Powerball. I don't even want $100 billion. I just want to run through Toys R Us and get everything I can grab. Like, that was the big win.
Yeah. That's dope.
Dude, you wouldn't do that now?
It was probably like 1994. Dude, it was probably like $500 worth of shit.
Oh, the thing is that now we've grown up and we want to do that in Academy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, who don't?
Can you imagine?
You could bring that. You could totally bring that show back.
Or Target. Target would be fun.
Everything you get to the front of the store.
Target sucks, dude.
Yeah, fuck you for that.
Would you rather run through a Target or a Walmart?
Walmart, for sure.
You think you're gonna run through the fucking grocery aisle?
Walmart's got guns.
Groceries are expensive.
Beer, dude.
Beer. You just run straight to the beer. Cart would be overloaded in like 10 seconds.
Dude, yeah. All import,
H-E-B or Randall's?
It'd have to be H-E-B. They got cooler shit.
Oh, man.
Dude, beer and cheese are right next to each other.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's bright in there.
You could just get Cody coolers and full of shit.
Oh, dude, you can rack the bill up pretty quick if you're grabbing those coolers.
Little smoker.
Yeah, but then now you're wheeling a smoker around behind you. That drags you down. It's like an anchor. It's
Hobby.
like a parachute behind you.
You just bungee the coolers to it.
And use that as your cart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hobby Lobby or Michael's?
Hobby Lobby.
Oh my God. Bed Bath and Beyond?
Barnes & Noble or fucking Half Price Books? Huh?
This game's dumb. And y'all are dumb for suggesting it. But yeah.
You're talking about going to Toys R Us.
Tell me running around Toys R Us is like a fucking 11-year-old kid wouldn't be the dream. That's the dream. That's the consumer dream. You know? You're getting video games, you're getting action figures, getting a new fucking cap gun. If they still have them. Is Toys R Us going to sell cap guns now?
No, but Walmart's got AR-15s.
And they got fishing stuff too.
They got they used to have AR-15s with the orange tips and without. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now they're not so much.
Still got shotguns.
They got bullets though, and that shit adds up quick.
And shotguns.
Yeah.
Deer rifles even.
Emu rifles I saw one time when I was in Australia.
Those are important.
You know what they don't have anymore? And this is a tragedy. Travesty. It's so sad. We have lost the Choco Taco for good. It's gone
Rest
forever.
in peace.
What happened with that? Did they go to CERN or something?
Yeah, we're living in the 9th level of hell.
It's too hot. They can't stay frozen anymore.
Choco Tacos just evaporate.
They can't stay frozen anymore, man.
I want to speculate, and I'm not going to speculate as to why, but I want to say there's something in my heart that thinks that eventually people are going to turn on the concept of a chocolate taco as offensive.
Oh, they already did. That's why it died. It got canceled, dude. It's racist.
Did it? What?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to speculate on this.
Wait, you just said you wanted to speculate.
Is it racist, to Australian people?
Maybe you pre-speculated on it a little too much.
Okay.
I can think of at least, yep, we shouldn't speculate.
I can see how Choco Taco's racist.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Mexicans don't like chocolate?
Whoa, nobody said anything about chocolate.
Or Mexicans.
Or Mexicans.
Or chocolate Mexicans.
But it's a taco. All right, yeah, let's move on.
I think it's the ice cream part.
Dude, I love Choco Tacos. Who doesn't? If you don't love Choco Tacos, you can get out.
They're fucking delicious.
That's all I'm saying.
Except I hate peanuts, so I just like to knock all the nuts off the top of it, you know?
You don't like peanuts either? I thought it was just peanut butter.
I don't like peanut butter or peanuts or any derivative of nuts. Yeah, no.
Damn, dude. I don't get it. Tree nuts? You like tree nuts?
No.
Why not?
No.
You know peanuts come from the ground?
No.
Yeah.
No, but I don't like them.
You like these nuts?
No.
Yeah, he loves those.
No nuts or any nut derivatives.
So, yeah, okay. This is a true story. Last night, I woke myself up out of a dead sleep because I bit my tongue. Have you ever bitten your tongue while you're sleeping?
No.
Dude, I bit the fuck out of it too.
Why, dude?
Like harder than I've bit my tongue in a long time.
Were you dreaming about eating peanuts?
Yeah, I was
Tree
trying to
nuts?
crunch them up, you know?
Chris was there in your dream?
You have nuts in your mouth?
No, so I'll tell you why. I got a new CPAP machine because I snore like a motherfucker.
And did they tell you to bite your tongue as part of the...
So I got a new CPAP machine. It makes a real tight seal around my nose. It's pretty, you know, it's tight.
Shot back.
And so it's just blowing air into my nose all the time. But my mouth is open. My mouth is available, so to speak.
Very available.
So
A poor choice of words.
when I'm laying on my side,
Your tongue falls out?
my mouth is closed and the CPAP works just like it's supposed to. If I roll over though and I'm laying on my back, sometimes my mouth will open if like the vacuum isn't keeping it closed. My mouth will open, and then when I go to close it, it like slams it shut.
Oh, like when you got the front door open and you open the back door?
Yeah, dude, I swear to God, this is a
Dude,
real.
that's horrible.
So like apparently I'm asleep snoring with the CPAP, and I go to close my mouth, and it like, dude, I bit the fuck out of my tongue.
I'll just snore, dude. I'm good.
Ouch.
So they make these like chin straps you can put on that hold your jaw closed so that doesn't happen. But I've already got this fucking Darth Vader mask on my head. I'm not trying to put more on there, you know?
Bro. Oh my God.
What?
Dude,
Maybe I need to invest in a chin strap.
I've got to see you.
Maybe you just need to fucking snore.
Oh no, we can't have that.
Is it bad? How bad is it, Blake?
Maybe you should just live the way God made you, bro.
I'm a snowflake. I'm a special angel. God made me just the way I was supposed to be.
But you snore and nobody else can sleep when they're around you. Is that what it is?
No, it's that I don't sleep.
Is it so loud?
No, it's not that the loud wakes me up, it's that I don't breathe.
I forget to breathe.
And then I wake up because I'm, not breathing and stuff. Then I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta breathe. And then I fall back asleep and then wake up again.
Damn. Because you're not breathing.
Dan, I think the reason you wake up at 4 a.m. is not because...
No, yesterday morning,
I think it's
I
because
bit
you're
my
ready
tongue.
to get the fuck out of your CPAP machine. You're like, God damn, I can't fucking exist in this fucking trapped hell.
So the reason I got the new one is because my old one, the evaporator part, the part that you put water in, stopped heating. So I stopped getting like moisture in with the air that it's forcing down my nose.
It's either air or water.
So I'm just getting dry air blown into like the back of my throat all night. And it got it like so bad that like random nosebleeds all the time.
Dude.
That's not a good look when you're like in a board meeting or something and your nose starts bleeding. You're like, hang on guys, I'm going to go.
This is how you developed your Afrin addiction.
Oh yeah. Full blown addiction, bro. Like a day doesn't go by that I don't use nasal spray for sure.
Yeah, me too, since Blake started doing it.
And people are like, hey, that stuff's addictive, right? And it's like, yeah, I know. I'm addicted. I'm an addict. Look at me. But there's like no side effects other than I can breathe good.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't I just be addicted to it?
But you're addicted to it. And
Yeah, that's what I'm
the
saying.
problem, Blake.
That's what I'm saying. Some things, like Red Bull. Apparently now Red Bull's addictive. And it's like, well, no shit. Why do you think people drink it every fucking day? But, I don't know. What's it hurting? You're just getting a shitload of caffeine, right? Maybe sugar. Maybe you got a diabetes thing going, but...
Whatever that thing is, it turns you piss green.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's a nice color. Good for the lawn. I'm
Is
sure.
it? Probably not.
Well, I mean, it probably helps the grass stay greener.
No, I think it makes the grass turn browner. Like when you pee in the snow, it's like that. You pee in the grass and it just scorches the grass.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh.
Is that why my grass is brown?
Uh-huh.
I thought it was good for it. The green pea. So I was like,
That's why you drink Bob Ross
That's
energy drinks instead of Red Bull.
That's what I'm saying. Like normally you take a piss and you're like, if it's too clear, you're like, I need to eat some food. Or if it's too yellow, you're like, I need to drink some water. If it's neon green, you're like, I need less radiation.
Tracks. Do you guys still do caffeine?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
every day.
I think
Y'all are addicted. Y'all are addicts.
I think I'm about to make some dietal changes.
Dietal?
I don't know. Is that a word?
He makes up words. It's all good. We know what he's talking about.
No, I got you.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you are. You're about to have to stop eating Choco Tacos, that's for sure.
Dietary. I'm going to make some dietary changes. Is that the proper way to say it?
I don't know. I like dietal.
I like dietal too.
What are you going to change? Your underwear? That's a good place to start.
So dudes, their muscles grow on the outside of their fat. And then like chicks, their muscles grow on the inside of their fat. And so,
Science?
right.
CERN?
Physics and shit.
At this point, I've been working out a long time, but I haven't changed any of my dietal structure.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah.
And I'm starting to grow muscles on top of fat, and it's kind of crazy.
Maybe you're growing it under your fat.
Nope.
Yeah.
I could show you. It's fat and has muscles
Under
at the
it.
same time.
Under it.
And so I'm at the point now where I don't know that I'm going to get as much of the change that I'm looking for just by working out. I might actually have to change some diet things.
Some diabetic stuff, yeah.
Some diabetic stuff.
Damn, that's rough, dude. That's hard. You know, you could just continue to not admit that forever, and then you'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think I'm going to
Try to make an actual change for good? Nah, fuck that.
have some less snacks and sugars and stuff maybe. I don't know.
Sugar's good, though, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm cutting out the Choco Tacos. That's taking a stand against racism.
It should be easy.
I'm going to have to find the black market for them. They're got to be out there somewhere.
Dude, someone will pick up the slack. They'll call it something else.
Chocolate burritos.
We need to start marketing chocolate burritos, dude. Immediately.
Dude.
God damn it, we're so far behind. We got so much to do. We got to contact the FDA.
Oh, fuck.
Instead of cocoa butter, it's cocoa burritos.
Damn.
Choco taquitos. Fucking Choco enchiladas.
I guarantee you those would
Chocolate
sell. I
tostadas.
guarantee.
White chocolate taquitos? I'd buy that shit.
Cheers. Tink. Oh. All right. Do we want to talk about it? Today we're drinking Austin 85 light whiskey, handmade, small batch, distilled with Texas grains. Yeah, there's no bullshit on it.
Some numbers.
At a higher proof to create a unique taste and a smooth finish. That's all it says. Sweetness.
10.5.
I think it's sweet. I'll give it a 3.5.
Whoa. Really?
Mm-hmm.
I disagree. So what's your low number?
3.
All right.
Yeah. You don't think it's sweet?
I don't know. Not really the vibe I was getting.
You're drinking too much sugar in your diet. That's why.
Crunch.
Low.
Low.
2.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bite.
3.
Ooh, it's kind of tricky because at first it goes down and it's almost watered down. I don't know how else to say that. It tastes to me like it's almost a little bit watered down. But then after you swallow it in the exhale, it comes back up a little bit.
Kicks you in the dick. That's bite.
That's bite. So probably a 3.
All right.
It's there. It's there. More than it looks like it would by the color.
Bottle. Dude, I thought the bottle was kind of cool.
Bottle's cool. About a 3.
Cool enough? Yeah, 2.5.
Drunkenness. How do we feel? Dude, I'm kind of buzzed. This got me.
3.
It's doing the trick and it's going down all right.
It's a little bit strong. I don't think you can give it a 3. Can you?
It's not making me, I think you can.
All right. It's 42%, 85 proof. A tiny, tiny bit high.
Yeah.
Huh. Would you recommend this? What's the vibe?
Oh, I would. I mean, it's good. It's a fun one.
I don't know.
If I had a beer garden, it would be a necessary plant in the garden.
How about this? If I was like,
Just because it's different. It is different. You can't deny that.
it's definitely different. If I was like, here's some Elijah Craig, here's some Woodford Reserve, here's some bourbon that I really like, and someone drank it and they were like, no, I don't like that at all. I'd be like, all right, we'll try this because this is a different feel altogether.
Would it shock you if I told you that my taste is shifting
From
some of our OG stuff, Elijah or Woodford?
what, you don't like those anymore?
It's not that I don't like them or that I don't appreciate them. It's just we've come across some other things that we're just, in my opinion, we're just better.
What?
Smoke Wagon was one of them. There's a couple on that shelf that I was really impressed with.
I mean, that's all right. It's all right to find new things. Just be careful trying new things because you might end up with a black walnut fucking Bluebell ice cream.
Dude, that's the truth. Dude, there's some of those up on the shelf that we've had that is, meh.
All right. So I read an article It was out of Houston, K Houston 11 or some shit. Basically, I didn't know how to feel about it. It starts off with Texas is like the shittiest place to live, or I think second shittiest place to live in the whole U.S. And immediately I got defensive. I'm like, bro, why the fucking people moving here so crazy? You know, like so many people are moving here, and you're gonna just tell.
And I came out of Houston.
True, which is the butthole of Texas, for sure. Then it goes on to like it says Texas is like the 5th best for business. So it's creating like a dichotomy here. It's saying, oh well, they're just gonna like capitalize off of you. It's super good for business. Sucks to live here though, and you know. And then it clicked all of a sudden, and I went, wait, they're trying to get people not to move here. And all of a sudden, my whole opinion about the entire article switched. And I'm like, you go, K Houston 11. Yeah. Like, we need more media that says, hey, it fucking sucks living here. Don't move here.
This is the worst barbecue theory.
What's that?
Like, at one of my favorite barbecue spots. It says
that's deep, man.
The worst barbecue spot in Texas, but it's really fucking good.
Yeah, well, as long as people don't catch on, we want to lie to them. I mean, and if we're going to lie in the media anyway, why not use it for good and be like, hey, it fucking sucks in Texas, you know, like you're not going to make any money and you're not going to be able to like do the shit that you want to do. And like, it's hot, which that's the truth.
Yeah. I mean, that would drive enough people away.
You think? But see, then they got to be honest. They got to report that it is actually hot. Like, bros, it's like 100. You could do that. That's the honest way to do it. Yeah. Guys, it's like 106 today. I'm just saying. Move to Texas. It's 106. You know? But if they're going to lie anyway, then why not be like, hey, it's like super sucks to live here because like, you know, this poll or something.
106 is flat out disrespectful.
It is.
It's just disrespectful.
It's so bad. This summer sucks. It's been so hot, man.
Is it just that we're getting older and like we're weaker as humans?
People retire in Phoenix. Like, why?
Like they retire and move to Phoenix?
They got swamp coolers out there. It's different.
They got cool air fans.
Yeah, wind farms and shit.
Wind farms. No, they do. They retire in Scottsdale, Arizona. It's like
I don't think people are see
150.
That's how they're fucking up. They're saying, "Oh, you can make money here, but you also." And there's no like context. They're just like, "Oh yeah, it sucks to work or to live here." So it's like they're trying to draw businesses, but trying to keep the people out. I guess. Which that's cool. I guess I'm cool with that.
Oh, well, I mean, the
more jobs, more money, better economy, fewer people.
The right in your face thing though is, you know, it's 5th best for business and 2nd worst for living because we support cheap labor. And unfortunately the business has, you know, priced out all of the normal things for the cheap labor that we support here.
But at some point you got to pay the people that work there, right?
Yeah. They're just going to capitalize as much as they can until it catches up.
Oh, and this is a thing too. Dude, Taco Bell, the last like 5 times I've gone to Taco Bell, it's fucking sucked. Not the food. Food's still Taco Bell. It's just Taco Bell. It's Taco Bell on his fucking cock gun, right? You're like, I want Taco Bell on a fucking crunchy thing. And they're like, here you go.
Or a tortilla.
Or you're like, I want it on a soft fucking thing. They're like, here it is.
Can you put it in a medium cup?
It's just Taco Bell. Dude, a cup full of Taco Bell, like a fucking drink cup full of Taco Bell.
Yeah,
with like ice and a straw.
The Slurpee straw, the big fat motherfucker, so you can suck up the fucking
oh my god,
ground beef juice.
Oh god, could you imagine put like taco sauce on the top of it and mixing it all together?
You just accidentally get a full shot of sour cream all at once.
Yeah, I feel like, god damn.
Why did they always put all the sour cream at the bottom?
I told them to mix it. Damn.
That's so bad. How do you suck up the chips?
Dude,
are they just small enough?
Yeah, it's like chip dust.
It's like, they like crumble beans. It like croutons. They take the bags of chips and they pound it.
And add water to it.
So they're soft.
It's like a mush.
Like wet cereal.
Yeah. Then load it into the bag to be squeezed into the cup.
So yeah, Taco Bell has sucked lately because, they can't get people to work.
Bro,
They can't find people.
There's been at least a couple times in the last year I went to Taco Bell and they're like, yeah, so, we don't have like Taco Bell here. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you have? And they're like, we have cinnamon things.
We have crunchy tortillas. That's it.
And water.
Fresh out of Taco Bell.
And well, it all comes in the same tube.
But it's cool. We could just replace everything with bean jizz.
We have one thing and we're out of that. That's what we're out of.
Yeah.
Nah, I've been getting the, well, it's going to be like 15 minutes because and they always say it too, because I'm the only person working here. The only person working there has a chip on their shoulder for sure. Rightfully so. I'm not talking shit. But they're like, look, it's going to fucking suck for you because it sucks for me. Deal with it. And you're like, damn.
You ready for the secret sauce?
What's up?
Stop going to this Taco Bell right here by your house and go like,
No, this is Taco Bell in Lakeway.
oh yeah, maybe not that one either.
They can't find motherfuckers there.
So the one right here by your house really sucks. But if you go down to the one at like Crystal Falls, that one's not as bad.
Yeah, I don't usually eat Taco Bell at home.
And the reason is because Leander, we don't have a lot of fast food, if you will. But they thought for some reason, like before we even got like a Jack in the Box or an Arby's or something, that it would be smart to have 2 Taco Bells.
Well, I mean,
Taco Bell is delicious, man. You can't hate on it.
Yeah, but no. That could be an Arby's, dude. Or Jack in the Box.
I guess to get more in depth, I don't know if we want to get serious for the end or if we want to talk about like beating off in space or something. We can do that too. Which direction y'all want to go?
If you're going to put 2 restaurants in town, it's going to be Chick-fil-A's, right?
Sure, we already have one.
Well, because you can't keep up with the Chick-fil-A line. Actually, they can. They're really good at it.
They're fucking pretty good at it.
But if they could like cut that line in half, that's even better.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Chick-fil-A pays their people and Taco Bell doesn't. And that's the problem is nobody wants to work at Taco Bell because you got to show up to work. One, the hours suck and the pay sucks still.
Yeah, the food's bad.
You can work remote.
And the food's bad.
You can work remote at Chick-fil-A, right?
Huh?
You can work remote.
If you do it right, you gotta be a nasty boss motherfucker to pull that off though.
You just like have somebody walk around with
But
a laptop.
I'm 1,000% positive that there's people that work at Chick-fil-A that work remotely.
Yeah, and they like serve chicken every day remotely.
And those are the people I'm talking about. Like
Robot chicken.
But Chick-fil-A is also expensive compared to Taco Bell. Chick-fil-A is expensive.
Yeah. That's all catching up, dude. It's all balancing out.
Dude, that ain't no shit. I ordered like the meal when I went to Taco Bell, one of the fucking numbers, right?
Yeah, it's $11, bro.
And I don't do the like, hey, give me this, but mix it up and like give me this instead of this. And fucking, I was like a number and they were like, what do you want to drink? And I was like, Mountain Dew, duh. And they were like, all right, because you get Mountain Dew when you go to Taco Bell. It's just standard operating procedure.
I get Dr. Pepper.
They don't have Dr. Pepper at Taco Bell.
Yes, they do. They don't have Coca-Cola. They have Dr. Pepper.
They have Pepsi at Taco Bell.
Yeah, and Dr. Pepper.
Well,
I know because I get Dr. Pepper every time I go to Taco Bell.
I get Mountain Dew because I'm an American and I love the
I get Dr.
American
Pepper
way.
because I'm a Texan, so whatever.
So I forgot where I was going.
Right in the feels, dude.
No, so
well, shit.
I ordered the number with a Mountain Dew, and they were like $11. It was like $11 for a fucking for Taco Bell.
Yeah, we're there.
Taco Bell used to be like $3, $6 if you get a meal,
dude,
or you could get out of there for like $2.50.
Remember a grande meal with $10?
What's fucked up is you're already in line, so you do it and you pay for it, and then you drive off and you're like, "Fuck, dude!" I should have gone to Chick-fil-A,
and it's wrong.
Yeah,
you get back and you're like, "This is wrong." Yeah, I had to wait for way too long. I
paid. You Diet Pepsi.
There's no Taco Bell on this thing. On this wrapper, there's no Taco Bell.
This is all medium, no Taco Bell. All chips, no Taco Bell.
All lettuce and tomatoes.
And wax paper wraps with fancy taco names.
Okay, so we've talked mad shit about Whataburger being a sellout to Chicago and ruining the business. That's and all that.
What I'm saying, dude. I can see myself going down this path with Taco Bell.
So but at the same time, I have to give credit where credit's due. I had a positive Whataburger experience like a few days ago, and it was really cool. So first, I went to the Whataburger that is in the cell phone parking lot of the airport.
Okay.
Kind of a weird location to go to. We go inside, even a weirder thing to do, right? Because it was like a family meetup spot because we were like changing off things and kids traveling from one place to another, whatever, right? But we go in as a family and I order Whataburger breakfast for the entire family because it's like 8 a.m, And the lady behind the counter, first of all, she like just stood there with me and was patient when I'm like, "Hey kids, what do you want?" And the kids are like, and I'm like, "What do you want?" And they're like, And
You've been to Whataburger before, right?
I'm sorry, but my kids, they're like, And she's like, "No, it's cool. I really like his haircut, blah, blah." She's real personable, And then she got the order down straight. Bam, bam, bam. We do the whole deal. And I go sit down at the table, put the little cone on the table, the little folding thing. 56.
Table 10.
Yep, 56. And she brings us breakfast and it was all right the first try, bro, which was dope. And I pass everything out, dude, and I get my fucking taquito, and I open it up, and that motherfucker is half empty. It's like all the shit fell out, and they wrapped that motherfucker up anyways. It's like a tenth of what it should weigh, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And she came back, and she's like, how much picante do you want? And salt and pepper, and, you know, all the shit, the other tray.
Would you like any salt, pepper, ketchup?
And I was like, yeah, we need all that shit. And then also, like, look at my taco. And she was like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, that's what I said. And she's like, wrap that shit back up real quick. Wrap it up. I'm going to go fix this right now, you know? And so I wrapped it up, and she did. She took it back there. Dude, and she brought it back. This motherfucker, the paper was only folded twice. They stuffed it as full as you could stuff it with Whataburger breakfast in the tortilla. It weighed 2 pounds, bro. It weighed 2 pounds. She brought back the biggest, baddest taquito that I've ever gotten from any Whataburger. So props to her. She made the whole experience. Whataburger was a positive experience that morning. And I got full off of one taquito because it was like 3 taquitos stuffed into one tortilla.
Which is a good way to be.
Yeah.
How are they, like, how do we make people learn that, okay, if they had more employees like her, then they would have more customers like me. You know what I mean? They would have more people that are like, nah, I'll go there because, it might take a little bit longer. Maybe it's a little more expensive than Taco Bell or McDonald's or something, but like the people are better and the experience is better.
Right.
How do you like teach them that? And by teach them that, I mean, you've got to pay them more. Like you just have to. You can't get away with paying people fucking $7 an hour anymore and them being happy to be at work.
Yeah. I don't know that she was happy to be there, but she liked us for whatever reason. She was super nice, and it made the whole experience. And when something went wrong, she didn't give me shit about it, you know? Dude, so one of the nail in the coffin for me, this was the first time I'd been in over a month, which is irregular for me because I was 3 to 4 times a morning. Like a week, I would go in the morning, whatever. But I had a nail in the coffin moment. I pulled up into the line, and it was like 10:55, you know, and I get in line. But it's Whataburger, so it's fucking line, you know?
Yeah.
I get up to the speaker. It's 11:02.
Okay, you've been there.
And I'm like, hey, I want breakfast, you know? And he's like, it's 11:02. We don't serve breakfast anymore. And I was in line at 10:55, but you're not serving fast enough. Therefore, now it's 11:02. And it's only 11:02. It's not 11:07. It's not 11:11. It's 11:02. And I want fucking breakfast. You still have, are you not going to? And he fucking argued with me. And then eventually somebody else got on the line and they're like, pull forward. And they were like, all right, here's your breakfast.
Oh, they spit on your shit for sure.
Oh, yeah.
He loved it.
It was delicious.
He's like, it's the best one he's ever had.
I had that like I won, you know? Like, I don't care.
You threw that shit away because you had that spit on it?
Yeah, but I won. I got breakfast, you know?
It was a moral victory.
I was like, are you seriously, like, bro, you know what I mean? I'm not rolling in here at noon going, hey, what's up with breakfast, man? You know? Like, I timed it. I was like, I'm going to leave just in time to get breakfast. Like, and then I'm going to get breakfast and motherfucker. And I was in line at 10:55. So
they're supposed to, I worked at Whataburger when I was in high school, so I know how this goes. That's why I know salt, pepper, ketchup, and table tent. They're supposed to they have a timer on every single order that comes in. And when you hit finalize or whatever, they have 5 minutes to bump it, to get it off the board before, and you can't bump it until you give them their food, right?
Or CERN opens up, right?
So they have 5 minutes to give you your food, or else like it starts blinking red and like doing mad shit.
Yeah.
So if you got to quote that at them, be like, bro, if you'd have been serving as fast as you're supposed to, then I wouldn't be late. But you're behind. This is your fault.
Yeah.
And put it on them, you know.
Well, and more than that, hi, I'm paying customer. You are a motherfucker that's supposed to do what I ask.
Yeah, that's okay. Hang on, shots. I guess that's exactly my point. Finding someone to deal with that shit. I agree with you, by the way. But I also say finding someone to deal with that shit is a lot harder to find than someone that answers phones at home. For someone that does like a typically kind of like entry level white collar job, those people are everywhere. They're everywhere. They're easy to find. Finding someone that'll show up and deal with bullshit and sling Taco Bell, those people are not easy to find anymore.
Motherfuckers I know that are answering phones at home got it as hard, if not harder, than motherfuckers that are sitting in the front of the line at Whataburger.
Slinging tacos?
Because the people on the other sides of those phones are fucking mad. They've been on hold for an hour. They need to schedule some kind of life-saving treatment. It's bad. They're mad. They're mad all the time. And that's terrible too.
But you can fill that job a
That's
lot
like-
easier than you can fill a job where someone comes in and talks
That's
about
like, can you imagine being
because there's a stigma also about working at Taco Bell. You almost said it. You were like, you're the motherfucker that's working at Taco Bell or wherever, Whataburger. You're the fast food motherfucker and I'm the customer.
No. This is an exchange. I'm the customer. The customer's usually right. And, as a whole, it's your job to get me out of there.
But you can say that about the people calling into the call center too.
With the least amount of animosity. Yeah. And it totally is. It's their job to deal with that shit too. It absolutely is.
And my point is, if you're going to pay the person, make up a number. If you're going to pay the person, like $100 an hour to work a call center and deal with those people, then you have to pay people that work at Taco Bell the same.
But they're not. They're paying the call center people the same they're paying at Taco Bell.
I don't think so.
I guarantee it. I know for a fact. Actually, 100%, 1000% fact. I know exactly how much it is. And you'll make more going and work in the window at Chick-fil-A.
Well, Chick-fil-A is special though. Chick-fil-A pays more.
Chick-fil-A
and I
is
hear
18.
a lot of people say
Taco
that.
Bell's probably 16.
I hear a lot of people saying that, like, oh, I could go to Chick-fil-A and make that. And it's like, yeah, you could.
Or Target.
But you're not going to get benefits. And you're
Or
not gonna
Target or Hobby Lobby or any of these other places. They're all doing it. Like a lot of that frontline wage is rising. All wages across the board are rising, even for my stuff at my work internally. Like I'm hiring people at a lot more money than I was hiring people, 4 years ago
or 1 year ago. I hate it that inflation is happening the way it's happening. And I totally, I have my beliefs about why it's happening this way. And I'm not even really for I don't believe minimum wage needs to be established because I believe the free market is supposed to fix it. And right now I feel like people that are, driving into work every day and dealing with these bullshit jobs are disenfranchised and harder to hire because the free market hasn't balanced back out yet. Like it hadn't figured that out yet.
Oh yeah.
That these people are underpaid.
Well, and we're just on the precipice of it too. Really, we just saw huge housing market increases and inflation really start to take over. What about a year and a half, 2 years ago tops,
And I've been on the side too, where I'm like, you people need to quit bitching. This is an entry level job. You're not supposed to make a living wage at an entry level job.
Dude, and we haven't even seen the fallout yet. Like to your point, that's going to happen for sure, and it's only going to get worse from here. There's not a way around it. Like it's going to catch up, and you're already seeing it in rental spikes and housing. I saw somebody post the other day, investment opportunity home, right? 3-bedroom, 1,100 square feet, and 50-year-old North Austin neighborhood, right? And the house was run down, the fence was falling down, the grass was overgrown, nothing was taken care of, And they got it posted for $460,000. This is a $100,000 house, in terms of Texas market, how it should be. And he got a lot of backlash, and he was like, yeah, but you can put 50 into it and make 110 or something, And I'm just like, y'all are crazy, man. Y'all are crazy. And we're just now starting to see the housing prices and the rental prices are starting to catch up now too, right? So the people who own rental properties, who are not homesteading those properties, their taxes just got skyrocketed in the last year, right? Mm-hmm. That's just now hitting them. So they're just now starting to raise those prices. And that's really going to start to price out any of our frontline workers, anybody working, the front line of storefronts or anything like that they're going to be completely priced out of anything, So I think it's going to get worse.
Well, that's good. That's happy.
Yay.
Yeah. it's a complicated issue. I don't know how to solve it, but,
so another fun term
at the beginning, I was like when COVID first hit, I was like, everyone needs to chill the fuck out. We need to stop paying for nothing. Right. And now I'm like, all right, well, y'all did it. Y'all did it. You sent out the free money. You hyperinflated everything. Everything's fucking expensive now. You're going to have to give everyone a raise. Everyone across the board. And even more so, you're going to have to incentivize, people that don't call in remotely because that is a huge perk. That's worth $2 an hour or something. I mean, you could put a number on it, regardless of what it is. The number is, you could put a number on it and be like, well, you get to work from home.
It's almost like you have to offer astronomical increases if they do a year with minimal offenses as far as calling out or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix it, but we're here.
It's fun to watch the corporations try to put their spin on it and fix things.
And what about the people that are like on a fixed income living Social Security or something, you know?
Oh yeah, they're in all kinds of trouble.
Like they're fucked because that's not going up. That hadn't gone up yet. So cool. You increase the minimum wage. You've inflated everything now. What about the people that are living on Social Security? You just gentrified all of them. You just kicked all of them out.
That's touching my life right now.
Like the lowest, most vulnerable people. You just fucked them out of a house because they've priced them out because they're on Social Security, and you wanted, you know, these fucking people that have no experience, no marketable skills, that are working entry level jobs to get paid more.
Dude,
but this is where we are now, though. So now we do need to pay them more. We also need to increase Social Security now. Everything needs to go up.
Their only last ditch effort to try and even curb it or make anything right is this thing called shrinkflation. And it's where they're not only are the prices increasing, but the serving sizes are decreasing, right? So you get, you know, a box Cap and Crunch used to have this many Cap'ns and Crunches in it.
Less for more?
You know, and they're just doing it less so that they can increase less on the inflation piece.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it boils down to people are going to have to reduce their margins. They're going to have to make less at the top levels so that they can pay people like Chick-fil-A does, so that Taco Bell can pay people like Chick-fil-A does and make the experience better like your experience at Whataburger, and keep that lady there, keep her working and keep her happy so that we can get our honey butter chicken biscuit back, you know? I want Whataburger back. My heart's broken that they're dead.
Yeah.
But they just are, and Taco Bell's going next, and then Target, you know?
Best Buy.
Pretty soon it'll all just be Walmart.
It's cool though, because Toys R Us is coming back.
But Toys R Us is coming back, and we can have daydreams about running through Toys R Us.
Jeffrey, yay.
Remember the fucking slime? They started putting booby traps in the grocery store, and they would be running through and they get slimed.
Hell yeah. Yeah, there was a while there where Nickelodeon was sliming everybody.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of sliming everybody, there was a NASA scientist, he even went on Conan O'Brien and talked about how masturbation in space is a very big problem and absolutely frowned upon. And apparently it's because you can like the big threat is that you can get people pregnant. Like, I thought it was going to be like, well, the semen's going to get sucked up in the air. Yeah, there's going to be like particles that, you know, mess with the fucking instrumentation. No, his logic, his thought was like, well, a small drifting particle can get someone pregnant. What?
What are they doing floating around without underwear?
Yeah, maybe they need a filter across that thing, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, how's that work, man? It can go through like a spacesuit and like space underwear and stuff?
Well, okay, first of all, that's just irresponsible. Even here on Earth, under regular Earth gravity, you don't just spray it everywhere willy-nilly. Like, you gotta, you know...
If you do
gotta block it off or point it in the right direction.
If you do the actual deed up there, A, do you think that they're more likely to get pregnant than in Earth's gravitational pull? And B, I forgot B.
Yeah, I can see those wheels turning.
Is that what's burning?
I don't know if it's more like that. First of all, it would be very difficult to have sex in space, I think, in zero gravity specifically.
Not if you're strapped down on something.
You're gonna have to grab hold of something. Yeah,
but then you're burning your legs out because you got to push and pull, you know? You got to pull yourself, both you and them, back.
I remember B. Do you join the 100-mile high club?
Sure. Yeah, that's dope. I don't know. I think this scientist is just a prude. I think he's an incel.
He probably never got laid in space.
That's what I'm saying. And now he's pissed off and he doesn't want anyone else having fun in space. This is why we're going to space, bro. This is what we're doing up here. We're going up in there. We're fucking. Like, that's what we're doing.
Wait till all the videos leak from NASA. And it's like, this is what they do in space all the time? Fucking like space orgies? What the fuck?
I mean, they are scientists, Blake.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is our brightest minds. We need to be perpetuating this shit. One person can get 5 people pregnant. Boom. That's efficiency.
People.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people to get pregnant.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I'd be pretty pissed if I went to space and got pregnant.
That's what I'm saying. No one told me about this.
I know. I didn't know this is a risk. I thought that's what we're the spacesuit for.
Wait, if I'm the one that beats off, what are the odds of me impregnating myself?
Pretty bad, dude.
Maybe that's why.
Or maybe they're pretty good, actually.
Maybe that's why he was like, no, don't do it.
You're going to fuck yourself.
Yeah, you'll get pregnant. Trust me.
But you get what I'm saying about, like, even here, you still gotta fucking, you gotta catch it. You gotta get a Kleenex or a towel or fucking...
Where the fuck that go?
Yeah, it can go anywhere, dude. It can go through the fabric of space and time and, like, get people pregnant and shit. It's bad.
And I think
there's not just us. We're not the only people in the universe, okay? It can go out and get other people pregnant. And that might not be good.
Oh, like alien people that are not even people. They're like...
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They are people.
It'll just travel through
They're
space.
just alien lizard bug people.
Yeah.
That live on another planet.
That's right. And they'll get pregnant from the rain.
The jizz rain.
Yeah. It's bad, dude.
One guy fucking...
I always wondered what
because our planet's really small and they're really small too.
I always wondered what purple rain meant.
What if it got people on Earth pregnant?
Can semen survive in space?
Absolutely.
Holy shit, I need to write that down.
100%.
Apparently it survives extra good. Can just impregnate people.
Zero gravity does something for it.
Like, it's funny, it's silly, but I could totally understand if he was like, nah, the jizz like gets in the buttons and it makes them sticky and it could fuck shit up and it's dangerous. I'm like, alright, that's funny, but I get it.
He's like, last time we did that, we crashed in the International Space
Or
Station.
if he was like, it's gonna get sucked up into the ventilation and then it's gonna get recirculated and everyone's gonna be breathing jizz. And I'm like, that's kind of gross. Funny also, but kind of gross. I get it. But like no, he was like, you could get like everybody pregnant. And I was like, what? That's the reason? That's why it's not okay to beat off a
float a washcloth like right in front of it, you know? Like a
you
backstop.
just set it
up, do your thing.
And then you bust straight into that. Boom.
Do you think it comes out in slow-mo? Like, poof, poof, and then hits the fucking washcloth?
No, I think you project it out at the speed that it's supposed to, like, that it ejects out of here and continues at that speed until it collides with something else.
Washcloth.
Because there's nothing to slow it down.
You have to cover the washcloth.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hold it because you're gonna shoot it and it's gonna blast you backwards, right? But if you get your hand right and you're holding the washcloth, then boom, it catches you and it balances back out. You know, you're not moving forward or backwards because you caught it.
Yeah, because you can't create nor destroy energy.
Right. Now you're all staying in the same place. It's just physics.
Damn.
Otherwise, you're gonna blow yourself through the fucking wall. Know what I'm saying?
Nobody needs that on a space station.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, dude, that's no good. They go get like rusty and shit on the metal.
Glad we're all on the same page.
Yeah, we need to like protest this.
Anyways, if I go to space, I'm probably going to beat off like first thing.
Like, guys, this is when we beat it. They're like, we're in space. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm going to go like check something over here.
Where's the urinal?
He brought that up. He was like, the alone time is very closely monitored in space. And I'm like, well, motherfuckers are trying to beat off in space. Well, yeah.
Oh shit, there's people watching even? I'm not going to last long.
No, that's my shit. Oh yeah, you know you like it. You're watching this on the screen. Houston, what's up?
Texas representing.
Houston, there's no problems at all. Everything's smooth sailing. All I'm saying is, if you can't beat off in space, then what's the fucking point of becoming an astronaut, you know?
Right?
Can't beat him, join him, right?
And let's be real. The only reason to beat off in space is because if you can't get laid in space, right?
Well, again, if you get laid in space, there's other logistics you got to figure out. You're going to burn your legs out. You're going to want to work your legs, get your cardio going, and then you're going to want to do it as soon as you get into space because you start atrophy, right?
And you'll get people pregnant too.
Your muscles start shrinking because you're not have the same.
Can you imagine the trajectory of her head?
Boom. Yeah, it's dangerous. That's why it's dangerous.
They gotta wear their space helmets.
You can't just point that anywhere. Bro, a helmet! You just fucking hold a helmet there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got handles and everything.
See?
And then when you nut and it hits the back of the helmet moves.
It goes through the wall of the space station.
Check out my spacewalk.
You pollute space with your semen.
Yeah, because you know it's been like 3 days by the time you get up there, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be time. We got some blue balls happening
It's
at
a
that
long
point.
climb up the ladder.
Be some projectile built up.
Dude, what if they had a ladder going all the way to space?
I'd climb it.
Have you ever heard of the tether?
Nah.
They talk about a tether, like so basically you send something up that's far enough out in space that it finds an orbit, right? And then you run a tether, a line between it, and then eventually you establish an elevator, and that's going to be the most economical way to get out of Earth's atmosphere.
Okay.
But the tether has to be so strong that it can withstand all the crazy shit that happens here on Earth. So they're talking about making it out of diamonds or some shit.
Wow.
And then I don't know how you make an elevator out of diamonds, but sounds dope as fuck.
But it's expensive, dude.
We need some rappers involved or something.
Yeah.
Like,
donate your grills.
we're going to have to get some serious ice up in here.
Gotta hire the Scottish to be the operators, though.
How's that?
Beat me up, Scotty.
Yeah. And then instead of having to, like, shoot a fucking rocket every time you're trying to get out there, you just go up the elevator.
That'd be sweet. That's real smart.
Dude, it's like a day of terrible elevator music. You're in the elevator.
They're like- at some point in the middle of
this is
it-
the longest elevator I've ever been on.
At some point in the middle of it, someone goes, whoa, 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 everyone stop beating off, stop having sex, we gotta stop now because we're almost in space. Everyone chill the fuck out.
Dude, can you imagine the party on the elevator? Like, the amount of, it's too much time, right? It's like taking a party bus to anywhere over an hour away.
Yeah, and you're just fucked when you get there.
Dangerous, dude. Nobody's walking off the party bus at the end of that, you know?
You just get to the top and the door's open, it's just puke
People
and
fall.
jizz everywhere.
Yeah, dude.
And they're like, no, you gotta go back down.
Get the fuck out of here. Thanks for wasting a day's worth of elevator space.
And you're like, bro, I was trying to get out of this 7th layer of hell down there. And they're like, yep, you're going right back, motherfucker. All right, guys. The Whiskey and Whiskers website is up. It's whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. If you'd like to support the show, there's links to our Patreon account with pledges starting at just $1 a month. Just $1. Even your broke ass Morgan and Taco Bell can afford that. At whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. You can also find links to the show no matter how you choose to listen. We're on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, Google Play, Podbean, Pandora, Audible, everywhere. There's live feeds to our social media on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And we're on the That's Not Canon network, and there's tons of great podcasts there, no matter what you like to listen to. Most importantly, if you made it this far in the show, you're a bad motherfucker. Go to our website, you bad motherfucker, whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. Click the bad motherfucker link. Only click it if you're a bad motherfucker, though. Your donations keep the show going. It's what allows us to keep bringing that fire, keep drinking the bottles, and keep making you laugh. Go to the website, click the link, and subscribe. Go to whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com, donate to our Patreon. New episodes every Monday, new content all the time. We'll see you next week.